wanted to come in and let you know that I am going to start doing swaps in my group on Facebook. It is Salty Beach Scrappers, and you are welcome to join if you haven't already joined my group. I know there are a lot of people on Facebook. If you're not on Facebook and you're on YouTube or Instagram, please message me on either one and let me know if you are interested. You do have to have an Instagram or a YouTube channel in order to participate in this swap so that you can share the stuff you receive as well as share the stuff you've made. Okay, so that just makes it more fun. Okay, I will probably put all the Instagrammers together if there are a lot of them. If not, then I will mix them with the YouTubers. But anyway, we're going to be having a shabby vintage, a vintage, and a clean group, okay? And what I mean by shabby, it could be shabby clean, it could be shabby vintage, or maybe I should just call it a shabby group, okay? Okay, so we're gonna have shabby, vintage, and clean, okay? And I'm about to show you, in my opinion, what will be considered shabby vintage, but anyway, that will kind of fall under the shabby, okay? So anywho, I just was inspired by Tiffany McGill, Crafting Like a Boss, Brittany with BB's Crafts, and also Tamika with Scrap the World. I actually just started recently joining swaps again, and I'm loving it. So I've had people over the last few years ask me if I wanted to start joining swaps, and at the time I just wasn't interested because in the past I had bad experiences with swaps where I would send something out and then I didn't get anything returned, and I kind of like the setup that Tamika and Tiffany and BB's Crafts has. So let me kind of go through what is expected, how we'll do the swap, okay? So basically, I believe this envelope is this is a padded flat rate envelope, priority mail. It is 9.5 by 12.5 inches, okay? So we're going to be swapping with 4 people. So basically, you'll have to make 3, or if you want to make one for me, your host as well, then you can go ahead and send that, okay? So basically, there will be groups of 4. All right, I may try to add in some angels if we fill up pretty fast, okay? So I will let you know. But you will also need to send me $9.85 PayPal, friends and family, because you know, that charge that they charge adds up really quick, and so you know, I can't do that. So if you don't send it friends and family, I will send it back to you. Thank you, Tamika, for giving me that idea, because you know, I'm poor, okay? But anyway, let me show you what we're going to make for this coming month, okay? So it is this. Yes, I did. I sure did. I made some Louis Vuitton mini envelopes, okay? And I stuck them with vintage images of Louis Vuitton ads, and also a Louis Vuitton purse, which I found on the internet, and I went ahead, turned it into a PNG, minimized it, and then I set it up for print and cut on my printer, and I did the same with these little vintage ads. Right back here, this was a little bit more difficult. I basically had to, I kind of found like a vintage, or not a vintage, this is the Louis Vuitton pattern, okay, that they have on the purses, and it took me a while to kind of stitch it together in order to make it big enough for this project. But anyway, these little envelopes, okay, you're going to make 4 of them. You're going to make this all the exact same, or you could do 2 of one and 2 of other, but I prefer that you just do all the same, so that way it just makes it easier on you guys, and it's just kind of like, you know, kind of like a little machine, you know, which would call it conveyor belt of something. But anyway, so the envelope itself, okay, needs to be about 2.5 inches, okay, 2.5 inches wide. And then this is with the envelope opening open, and then here we go with the base of the envelope, so not actually unfolded, okay? This is 3 inches, okay, or approximately. So if it's within those ranges, you're pretty good. I did get this file off of Cricut. I will put the numbers down below because I totally forgot what they are. I apologize. So I will add that in. Then you're going to create a bag topper, okay, and then this bag is, I think, it's 6 inches wide. I'm trying to think. I think it's about 8 inches long. Okay, I just got these off of Amazon, super simple. And then you're just going to tuck it in here. And we're also going to add in, I'm going to have some questions that you can answer to let people get to know you, like what your favorite candy or food or car, or I don't even know. We'll come up with something. Your favorite place to shop in general that maybe isn't crafty. So, but anyway, so it'll just kind of slide in here. I'm sorry, I'm kind of being lame. Get on in there. It's a snug one. I really need to. But yeah, so you basically will put this in here, okay? Along with that, you can do a Dollar Tree item from Target, from wherever, okay? And please make sure it is something that you would like to receive. Don't get, you know, some people don't like washi tape, so let's not do washi tape, and let's not do stickers unless they're the layered stickers from the Dollar Tree. So you can do the layered stickers that are super cute, or like the Jenny ones or something like that. Let's see. And also you're going to want to, you know, put your information on here as well. So if you have a card or a sticker, I apologize. Somebody must be texting me. I have no idea what's going on, but anywho, so I just wanted to share this with you. I will have all the information in the group, okay, for what exactly we're going to need to do, because I could just go on and on all day talking about this. So anyway, guys, I hope you all join the group if you haven't already. And definitely don't forget to share your projects that you create. I would love to see them. You know, we have a lot of people that post their crafty projects all the time. It does not have to specifically be paper crafts. It could be crochet. It could be painting. It could be whatever, you know. It's just a crafty group. So anyway, I hope that you all will join in on this. This is going to be my first one that I'm hosting. So I hope to see y'all soon, guys. And I will, again, have all the links down below for the Cricut information for you. Some of the things you're going to need, if you are going to be using tiny flowers, go ahead and grab those out. I just kind of found, oops, I do not need the leaves. I don't know why I have this out here. Craziness. Okay. Anyway, sorry. So I just picked out a bunch of different, like, really tiny flowers to go in these envelopes, and I'm just going to put them aside there. I also got out some wire cutters so I can cut those. If there's any other little tiny embellishments that you want to put on the envelopes, you can do that as well. You're also going to need your bag topper. So I went ahead and created a Louis Vuitton bag topper. I wish I could sell this to you, but it is, you know, trademark material, so I really can't do that. So I'm sorry about that, but I thought it would be fun to design this. So I created my own Louis Vuitton scrapbook paper. And then I went ahead and created the envelope. So basically for my bag topper, the width is 2 and a little over 2.5. So probably 2 5/8. And that's because of the LV, okay? But otherwise, it's actually 2 inches, okay? So I figured that was about appropriate. And then my bags are 6 inches wide. So I went ahead and made it 6 inches wide. And then I know I cut 2 pieces together, and that's because I didn't have enough left over, and I'm okay with that because, in all honesty, when I put, and I'm not putting anything on the back, okay? So, you know, nobody's going to be looking at the back of the bag topper, okay? But anyway, so here we go. This is just 1 7/8 inches by 5 7/8 inches, okay? Maybe a little smidge under that since I cut it in half or whatever. And the reason why I did that is I actually had to use 2 pieces to use my leftover, so I don't mind doing that. So let's go ahead and get started. Well, no, not yet. Okay, let me put that aside. So then I also have my layering pieces for the bag topper as well. And I also have my little embellishments that I created. So I just got some images off the internet, and I went ahead and made them super tiny and then print and cut them on my Cricut, as well as this super cute Louis Vuitton bag. Okay, and I know it was really hard for it to cut this out. In fact, it ruined a couple of them, but considering it made it I made 5 of them perfectly. So that was good. I only had like really just one that it just totally tore it apart. And then I also did my envelope. So basically I just cut these out. This envelope is a Cricut file. I will get that for you. I'm sorry I forgot to put the number, but I will put it in the description box down below. But basically I went ahead and printed it on both sides. Okay. And then I tried again, just for a sample. And I thought, I'm going to go ahead and use a sample. I'm not going to let this go to waste. So I went ahead and did 2 or 4 altogether, okay, for this project. So I think this is going to be a really fun swap. And so if you are interested in doing this swap, please join my Facebook group, Salty Beach Scrappers. And I'll have that link down below as well. And then I also created these tiny little Louis Vuitton labels as well for the mini envelopes, okay? So, and I just, I've already went ahead and glued them together just to make this tutorial a little bit shorter. But let's go ahead and start off with the bag topper first, because we'll be able to just get that out of the way. So, I figured for myself, it was just easier for me to go ahead and cut these out twice instead of making them fold over, okay? Because sometimes, in some instances, when you're doing rounded edges, it just doesn't look right, or it doesn't want to match up. And I like mine to match up evenly because I'm crazy like that. So I went ahead and, cut it out twice. So I'm just going to glue this on here. I apologize. I have the pin in my mouth. I know that's horrible, but okay. Whoa. Oh, no, you didn't. You know what? We're going to put that one on the back. That's okay. Okay, so I'm just going to center this a little bit and burnish that in. Okie dokie. And then I'm going to grab my background piece, okay, because I layered this twice. And I'm using the wonderful paper that Tiffany gave me. I love this. Well, I call it rose gold, but it probably is called copper, but it's close enough. I'm just going to center that. And then I wanted this a little extra thick because I'm going to pop it up. So these pretty much lay right on top of each other. I mean, I didn't want a huge difference. Just wanted a little bit of the black coming through, so there really is not much difference in the size. It's just a smidge larger than the print and cut floral version, not what? Version of the LV. Okay. And then I'm going to get some foam. I guess I'll use these little pop dots that I just got in a swap. These always come in handy, especially these super skinny ones. Okay. Let me see if I can get this on here. And where are my scissors? I forgot about those. Yep, and it doesn't even show through. How awesome is that? Okay, I'm just going to peel that off. I'm also going to use the rest of this for the bottom of the L. Oh, this is awesome. Okay. And then I'm going to go ahead and put some of these up here. So I'm just going to peel this off and then I'll come right back. Okay, so I've got that done, and now all I have to do is center this to where I want it, and that looks good. And then press down. Oh, that looks so pretty. I love it. Okay, so now I'm going to flip these over to the back side. You want to make sure that they look even so that when, oh wait, no, not the back side. This is the back. You want this to be like that and this to be like this, okay? So right, you know, different from each other. And then, I'm not even making sense today, guys. I don't know. Y'all tell me. Some days I'm cray. Okay, so I'm trying to get into a tape that I've used. All right. And then I'm just going to go ahead and run my tape along here. Okay. Okay. All right, hopefully I did this right. Otherwise I'll have to recut these. That'll be no fun. Okay, then I'm going to go ahead and burnish it in because I know I'm going to forget. I'm just going to do this one gently here. There we go. Ooh, I love, oops, I went over. Trim that up. Okay, and then I'm going to go ahead and get my envelopes together, okay? So you have a couple choices. You can use some glue dots, or you can just use your glue. I'm using my art glitter glue. Let me move that out of the way. And the best way to do this here, so that you give your little envelope some space, is to put something in between, okay? And I'm just going to add a little glue. I was going to add a little glue. I forgot to put my lid back on, and now it's dried. Okay, let's try that again. Okay. Oops, hold on, guys. For some reason I thought that this touched, but maybe it doesn't. I'm just kind of moving this a little bit so that I can rub it in, and I'm getting glue everywhere in the meantime. Okay, let's try that again. There we go. Okay, so we have our first one. And I'm just going to not put the thing in the middle because for some odd reason, it just does not want to hold it. Don't know why. Maybe because it's really humid here. I'm not sure. Okay. Aren't these cute? Oops, and I got to redo that one. Hold that for a second there. There we go. Okay, we got one more. My last envelopes that I did not use printed paper, it did not have trouble sticking, so I'm wondering if it is the ink. I don't know, but now it is. Okay, so now I have my little tiny embellishments, and this is up to you. Do you want the top of the envelope to show so they know it's an envelope? You know, so you could kind of stick it like this. All right, and I was debating on whether to like put the purse behind, and the only reason why is because otherwise it covers over the lady's face. So I think I'm going to tuck it behind. And let's see what we've got here. So I'm going to go ahead and add some pop dots. And I'm putting them kind of like this. And hopefully these aren't too thick. I guess we're going to find out. All right, so that looks good. I'm going to take the lady as well. And I really want all these to be pretty much identical, if that makes any sense. Okay. I think I want to move this a little bit. Maybe I should put the person last so that it's not fighting with each other. Okay, so I think I like that. And then I can go ahead and put my LV on top. And I think I'm going to pop that up as well. Have a little bit of these pearls. Let's see if I can trim that off. I'm going to do, let's see, 1, 2, 3. Okay. Oops. Yep. Do we want our LV a little higher or do we want it centered? I'm thinking I'm going to center it a little bit more. Okay. Might do a little bit of pearls right there. That's kind of cute. And then we have some flowers. I don't know, how many flowers would you say? I mean, like 2, maybe 3. See, we got another one of these roses. Oh, I kind of like that, guys. Isn't that pretty? All right, so I'm going to commit to that, and then I'm going to let my glue gun heat up, and then I'm going to attach those, and then I'll be back with a finished project, guys. This is such an easy and fun thing to make for a swap. It doesn't take too long unless you're actually designing all the elements for it. You know, that's the part that takes long, but if they're already ready to go, you know, it'll turn out to be a super easy project. But anyway, I'll be back in just a second. Well, guys, I'm super excited how these turned out. I absolutely love the bag topper. I really love the little envelopes. They're just so adorable, and they're so fun and easy to make, especially if you're using a Cricut. And also, envelopes are not hard to make, you know, if you're doing, you know, by hand. You know, all you need is a paper cutter, and I think it's a little We're Memory Keepers envelope punch. So, and most of us crafters have one. So anyway, I'm going to have all the information in my group tomorrow. Okay, so tomorrow, Monday, President's Day, in my group, Facebook group, Salty Beach Scrappers. So go ahead and check it out tomorrow. I'll have it up for you and ready to go if you want to join the swap. Anyway, guys, I hope you all have a wonderful and fabulous day, and I will see you all soon. Bye, guys.